the stars come to shine when it's dark from so far away and show us where we are? What makes the sun go to sleep every night, and what's it dreaming of? I wonder. How come the sky sometimes hides behind the clouds? Maybe it's just like me, a little bit scared of heights. Why does the rain always keep on pouring down when it's gray outside? It really makes me wonder. Yeah, it makes me wonder. It really makes me wonder. I wonder. How come the trees get undressed when it's cold? And don't they miss the leaves they left behind? Could it be to make the ground shine like gold until winter comes? Until winter comes. Until winter comes. Makes me wonder. Yeah, it makes me wonder. It really makes me wonder. Oh, I wonder. Stars come to shine when it's dark from so far away and show us where we are. It really makes me wonder. Yeah, it makes me wonder. Oh, I wonder. Oh, I just wonder. Wonder. Yeah, I wonder. Yeah, it makes me wonder. Ooh, it makes me wonder. We are who we are. Why don't I be me and you be you? We're spreading color around us. We're lighting up the sky, it's what we do. We shouldn't care about anyone or anything that brings us down. So come on now, let's be free. Just be yourself. Keep on doing what you do, doing what you do. Just keep on doing what you do, doing what you do, doing what you do, doing what you do, doing what you do. Do what you like, do what you like to do, do what you like, do what you like, do what you like to do. Try to express yourself in your own way, and we could have some fun. No problems coming in our way. I would like you just the way you are, and you would like me just the way I am, and I would like you just the way you are, the way you are. Oh, keep on doing what you do, doing what you do. Just keep on doing what you do, doing what you do, doing what you do, what you do, doing what you do. Do what you like to, what you like to do. Doing what you do, doing what you do. Just keep on doing what you do, doing what you do, doing what you do, doing what you do, doing what you do. Do what you like, do what you like to do, do what you like, do what you like, do what you like to do. Just keep on doing what you do, doing what you do, doing what you do, what you do, doing what you do. Do what you like, do what you like to do, do what you like, do what you like, do what you like to do.
Hey guys, as you can see, I've been quite busy today. I've washed, actually, let's see, I washed sheets, I washed towels, I washed one load of Noah's bedding, and then I've got another load in the washer right now, but I paused it because I'm trying to record this. Baking bread, a loaf of bread. It's the same recipe I've shared with y'all already, so I just did it like quick, like let y'all listen to some music while I'm doing it. And we're getting supper started. We're going to be cooking some ribs and going to cook Noah a chicken breast because he's nearly not wanting pork lately. So that's okay. We can do it this way and then we'll have leftovers. Which we would have probably, I don't know if we would have had leftovers or not. Or who knows what might happen. Jeff might go crazy and eat a bunch. But we're cooking this. Is our meat that we're cooking, and Jeff is getting some potatoes ready. We're going to do french fries. I'm going to do some cornbread like I did the other night, and I'm going to do some black-eyed peas in my Instant Pot. So I'm going to grab it in a few minutes, but I want to get this seasoned first. And I'm going to be trying something different. I'm going to try this guacamole seasoning. It has onion, garlic, sweet chili flakes, lime, lemon, and what else did I say in it? It's got garlic, did I say that? Garlic, onion, salt, lemon, lime, jalapeno, and the sweet chili. So, it's kind of a little bit caked up or whatever, which sometimes spices do that. In fact, these two do it too. So I'm going to take it and get it out and do it together. But anyways, or grind it up a little bit. Got some of this Kinder's Butcher's All-Purpose. We like this, but we like the butt rub better. So, I mean, I don't know. It's about the same, actually. But this actually may be better. It doesn't have the MSG in it. I don't know if butt rub does or not. And then we've got the Buttery Steakhouse, which is a seasoning that we were trying to figure out how to use so it wouldn't waste money because we bought it. And now we find different ways that we like it, so we're probably going to end up buying it again. So I'm going to mix those three together, so I'm going to get something to put that in. Can you, I'll get it. Alright, so I've got my little mortar and pestle here, and I'm just going to, use it to get this ground up a little bit because there's nothing wrong with the seasoning, it just does that. And I can just, I've got a big mortar and pestle too, but anyway, I thought about going ahead and doing that whole jar like this, but it'll probably just do the same thing again. And I'm going to put the same seasoning on all the meat. And I don't know if he's doing sausage today or not. Are we doing sausage or no?
You want some?
I don't know. I mean, we've got all this other, I think, that we can do without it today. Today is number 42 of Eat at Home. Isn't it 42? And it's day 11 of... No, is it 11 or 12? What's today's date? Today's 11. So it's the 11th day of the no spend or whatever you want to call it. The Pantry Freezer Challenge.
Today's 42.
Yeah, today's 42 of the Eat at Home. which I really don't have a lot of desire to go anywhere to eat. Which Mr. Tom was talking about on his video the other day, talking about the hamburger steak and Huddle House. And have I ever been to Huddle House, Jeffrey? Do you remember?
I can't remember.
I don't think I've ever been there, and it had to be, I don't know.
There's one around here to us, shortway.
No, there's one in Wetumpka.
I mean, if we'd went to one, it'd be.
Oh, whenever we lived where we used to live?
Yeah.
Oh. Well, I don't think I ever went. I don't remember going to there. Was that the mail? Which I think is just junk mail today. Because he opened the door out. Oh, look what I did. I'm making a mess. Yes, that's the mail. Allie's gonna bark because, or she didn't actually bark that time. She usually does. Because he opened the door. She woofed. I know that's a lot of seasoning, it looks like, but I feel like chicken and pork need a lot of seasoning. And there's not a lot of salt. Well, there's a little bit of salt in that. I think there's salt in all of it, though. I don't know, maybe there is a lot of salt. Maybe I just lied. Not on purpose, though. I'm going to try to rub that in a little bit. I might need to put a little bit more of this on the pork. I'm still tempted to put butt rub on it. I need to get the sides of these. Or it's kind of on them anyway. Alright. Now I got a mess. T-Mobile, yeah, I knew it was garbage. Does it have one of our names on it?
My name.
Do what?
Yeah, my name.
They're trying to get you to get T-Mobile. Alright, so got this done, and I'll be back when I start the peas. Okay, so I'm using my smaller Instant Pot, and I've done this before, and I'm just going to make some black-eyed peas, which I think this is too much bacon. I think I'm just going to use the kind that's already cooked this time. Sometimes I do it this way, and sometimes I do the already cooked, and the already cooked will be faster. So I'll just use it. The little bacon crumble, which we've decided we're not probably going to buy that anymore because it costs so much more. So I'm going to get my peas that I have. I've looked through and rinsed these. That was a horrible noise. Can you fill up this mason jar with the reverse osmosis water? And then I'm going to put just like a little handful, not a complete handful, but a good couple slices of bacon is what it will probably be equivalent to. I'm going to use some of this bouillon paste, which I have not used it in here like with peas before. Like, anyway, I haven't used the paste. I've used the other, not the paste. And I'm going to get some of my bell peppers that I had dehydrated myself. You want to smell them? What? Yeah, I did those last year. And this is that garlic and herb seasoning, the Flavor Mate. It's just garlic and different herbs, and I think it's got carrot in it. Can you look at the bread? Can you take that out? We'll leave the oven on because I'm going to need it again. Alright, and I usually do onion that I cut up myself. But this time, I'm just going to use some of this minced onion. And I'm not doing it that way. I don't know how much that is, but some onion. What'd that beep for? Alright. Garlic powder. I don't really know how much. It's just according to how much you like, really. Yeah, eyeball it. You season with your heart. Same with the onion powder. And then sometimes you don't season so much because you don't need it. And then, I don't know, a little salt. Probably, that was probably a little over a teaspoon, maybe a tablespoon. I'm not sure. But I'm going to mix that together a little bit. Then put water in. Where's my fill line? Can you get me a little bit more? I'm not, just about half. Because I don't want to go too much, because it'll be too much. Be a waste of water. Go to almost the fill line. Alright, so now I'm just going to put, did I use this at all? No, I didn't. Put the lid on it, and I'm going to put it on for 20 minutes. Then I'm going to check it, or I may just do it for 20 minutes and let it slow release, because if you do it for bean, the bean chili one, it's just too much. That was only for a minute. Oh, that's an hour. What are you doing? Go faster. Alright, 20 minutes, and I'm going to let that go. And back here I have my honey. Y'all see I have struggled with this stuff. This is just it's not local. But it's just crystallized. But crystallized honey is still fine. You can still eat it. There's nothing wrong with it. But it's harder to get out. So I'm going to put it in something else other than that. What you sniffing my leg for? What are you doing in the kitchen? Why does she think she can be in the kitchen now? She's never been able to be in the kitchen. And now she's being allowed to be in here. And it's not good. Alright, put this in the sink. What are you looking at it for? This is not dirty. It just had water in it. Okay, so I'm going to show y'all the bread. Let me see if I can get the camera over here. This is after it's done. And I'm going to take it and put it on a wire rack. But I'm probably going to take it... Where am I going to put it on? Will you get me a wire rack out from under there? But where am I going to put it? No, it doesn't matter. Just one of them. But it's been sitting here for a few minutes to cool some. Oh, it looks good. It smells good. This is the recipe that we tried that we liked the texture best. So we're gonna probably maybe have some with dinner. I don't know. But that's the bread that I did earlier. it looks really good. Look at the sides and everything. It looks a little funny there, but that's okay. It's homemade. It smells delicious. I want to eat it now. All right. We're not gonna show you the French fries. Let me see. I can't remember even how to use this tripod today. We're not gonna show the French fries or the cornbread because y'all saw me do the cornbread just the other day. I think I linked the video. I think I can link it. I think I have it named so I can find it easy. I don't know. But I'm gonna make those two things. I've got my oven on for my cornbread. But I think today I may use, which is my little, I don't know if I want to do that or not. I might. Y'all will see it whenever it's done if I do decide to use this one that's separated already, because I like the crispy parts. But anyway, we'll be back at some point. This is a lot today. I'm doing a lot of things, but I'm not sharing everything we're doing actually, so okay. I hadn't shared any of the clothes except making the bed up. Okay, so I don't know how the cornbread is going to turn out because I used the buttermilk powder because I only have 2 more cups of buttermilk in the freezer. But we're hoping it turns out alright. We don't know. But I'm going to be using the buttermilk powder for the cinnamon bread too, because I know that you just saw that video yesterday, but I had made that earlier in the week and it's all gone. So Jeff asked for that again. So I'm going to make some of that, and if it turns out not so great with the buttermilk powder, we just won't do that again. And I think my Instant Pot just came up to pressure because it just went it didn't actually do a noise, but anyways, the cornbread's going, peas are going, and now we're fixing to start on the French fries, which, like I said, I'm not going to show you those because I just showed you some the other day. And I will let you know how it is with the buttermilk powder with the cornbread. We'll see. Okay, so here's the cornbread. It's not as dark as what I wanted with those pans, and I don't know why that part got dark unless it was the butter that got built up there or something, but that's okay. We did try this because I don't think that I have made it in this pan for a long time. So we gave Noah a piece and we tried it too just to see how it was with the buttermilk powder. It's alright. It's not as good as regular buttermilk, but it'll do, and it's okay. So that's that, and these are individually. Well, that one looks like it's torn on the side. It must have stuck a little. But anyways, they're already cut for you, so that's pretty neat. Here's the black eyed peas. They are delicious and they smell delicious. I did try one because I had to just to make sure it was done. And this is a mess. Jeff is doing the French fries and the grill. There's some of the fries. But I'll just like show y'all the whole table whenever we get done. Okay, so here's the ribs and Noah's chicken. I told Noah I might steal his chicken, and he said no, and then he said I could have it, but I'm really not going to steal it. And then there's the fries, the black eyed peas, and the cornbread. So there's our supper for tonight. And I don't know if I said it already or not, but I don't know why I said something about eating the other bread whenever I knew I was cooking this. But the other bread just looks good, and we did try it. It's good.
I try to figure out who I am. Not sure what I'm doing here. And the days don't work out the way I thought they would. And before you there was no one who understood. Never found somewhere I fit in. was feeling lost, but you're the one who can make it go away. All you have to do is look at me. Sometimes I can't breathe, but it feels like you're the one who saves me. When I try but don't succeed, yeah, it feels like you're the one who saves me, the one who saves me.
I'm trying my best to hold on. It's not easy, but I'm feeling stronger with you. And the days don't work out the way I thought they would. And before you, there was no one who understood. Sometimes
I can't see, but it feels like you're the one who saves me. When I try but don't succeed, yeah, it feels like you're the one who saves me, the one who saves me. No, I can't get enough of what you do. No, I can't get enough of what you do. Enough of what you do.
I'll give you my everything. It's not much, but it's all I have.
You know we could run to a place where we belong, but I need you there with me to go on. Sometimes I can't see, but it feels like you're the one who saves me. When I try but don't succeed, yeah, it feels like you're the one who saves me, the one who saves me. No, I can't get enough of what you do, the one who saves me. Yeah, it feels like you're the one who saves me, the one who saves me.
Okay guys, we are about to start some of our seeds, and we got this little Jiffy seed starting greenhouse kit last year. We don't know how good it's going to be. We're just going to try it with some seeds we already have, and it's supposed to do 72 plants. And what you're supposed to do is take the top off, of course, because that's your like little greenhouse thing. And it came with some of this plant vitamins, so we're going to mix this little packet with a gallon of water, and then pour it in here. Let these get up to 1 to 1 1/4 inches tall, and then any excess water we will pour that off. And then we'll start putting our little seeds in. And what we're going to start with is tomatoes. We haven't decided which ones yet, but I think I'm going to get some tweezers to try to help me, and maybe a little salsa or something. It also came with 6 of these little stakes, so you can write down what it is. And I've got me a permanent marker here. What do you think about doing it with tweezers?
What?
Putting the seeds in, maybe to help hold them, because tomato seeds are tiny. Do you think that would be a good idea? Okay, so we have right here watermelon beefsteak, the grappoli de inverno, I don't know how to say that. That one, it's not showing up very well. Why? It's probably my fault. Alright, and this is the watermelon beefsteak. And y'all gonna hear Noah because he's playing games. And then this is Taffy's Heritage. I don't know if I got closer, if it helped. It's just not, there we go. There's that one. Let me do it all again so y'all can see them a little bit better maybe. Whoop, I'm dropping it. All right. And we're gonna see how many we can do. And we're planning on doing tomatoes and peppers and we're gonna do some beans, but we're gonna do the beans from seed. So we're gonna see what happens. I'd like to do some more loofah gourds this year, but we'll be back whenever. Have you already got it mixed?
Poured it in there.
You poured it in there? Go ahead and pour that on. How do you get the excess water out?
Pour it off.
You just pour it off? Okay. These are stuck in there pretty good. But you can buy new ones of these if you need to. We need to make sure all of them are turned the right way. Because you got to make sure, here this one's already kind of out, that the hole, that little hole right there, if it's not, there it goes. That little hole in the middle, you got to make sure it's turning up like this. Because the other side is just the netting that's on there. And you're supposed to be able to plant the whole entire little pod whenever you plant your seeds. So I want to make sure all of them are turned up. Are all of them turned up? They look like it to me. Alright, so go ahead and pour the water on. And we'll just wait and see how long it takes for them to grow. Or do we want to do that?
What?
See how long it takes. Or we'll just tell y'all how long it takes. But yeah, we can look through the seeds and get them separated while that's happening. Huh?
Pour it on.
You just pour it on, that's what it says. Which, don't pour the whole gallon on, because I don't want to waste it if I don't have to. You know what I'm saying? If we had to pour a little bit more on, we will.
Then you say like 1 inch above it?
1 to 1 1/4 inch is how tall these are. You're splashing all over the place. These are supposed to get 1 to 1. Just stop. These are supposed to get 1 to 1 1/4 inches tall after they soak up water. And what I think is we pour a little bit of that with the food in it, and then if we see that it's not enough, we pour more. If we see that it's too much, we pour it off. That way we still have that with the food in it to water them with later. Don't you think? Alright, so we're going to let these grow. I got to dry up the table though. Let these grow. We're going to let these expand. They're making funny noises. You can hear it, and there's bubbles everywhere. Y'all can see that though. You see the bubbles. But anyway, we're gonna figure out how we're doing all this. Plus on the back, it's got a little thing for you to write down. Let's see. For you to write down what's in there. I think I'm gonna cut this out and write down like what it is in each row, because I can just like stick it on to the top of this. I just have to remember which way I'm doing it so that I do it the right way. I'll see what Jeff wants to do. But you're supposed to prepare the pellets, add 1 1/2 inches of warm water, drain off the excess after it's 1 1/2 inches tall, and then add the seeds. You peel back the netting, fluff the peat moss, or it says peat. Add 2 to 3 seeds per pellet, lightly cover with the stuff that's on there, the peat, and then add the dome. Place in a warm location out of direct sunlight. And then it takes, let's see, allow plants to germinate, removing the dome after leaves appear. Place in a sunny location, keep moist, don't overwater, and then you transplant after the last danger of the last frost. It also has on here, where was that? It says that you can, when the sunlight is hard to come by, grow lights are the next best thing. And we do have a grow light, and you can do a heating mat too. It's a heat mat, which you can use a, what do you call it? A hot heating pad. But it says natural peat moss, responsibly sourced. So anyway, we're gonna let these grow. It said 1 1/2 inches above the water it's supposed to be, but
More.
But like, how much more do you think we need? Like, how tall is that one? Oh, and it's warm water too. Forgot to say that. But we'll come back whenever we have everything ready. I'm gonna get some tweezers and then we'll be back. Okay, so we used about 3/4 of the gallon of water, and Jeff is drawing off a grid. Even though we have the other one, he's drawing off one. You said to use that one for just to start? Okay. And then I have a little saucer here, and we got a bunch of different seeds. We don't know what all we're doing yet. We're just figuring it out as we go. But these are the Thornburns terracotta tomato. We're gonna do those first, and we're just gonna do 6 pods. And as I'm doing them, this is gonna be row 1, so I'm gonna write a 1 on the package. Now, I know there's still seeds in here, but I can always get rid of that, or else just do it in row 1 next year too. Either way, it doesn't matter. We don't know if these seeds are even gonna work because they're old. They're like from last year. This is just an experiment, and if something happens and these seeds don't come up, I can always, we can buy some. So I'm gonna put the seeds in. Hopefully that went in. Nope, both of them didn't go in. My tweezer idea may not work. Alright, and then you're supposed to cover it. I'm gonna do one at a time. My idea may not work at all for these tomatoes because they're so little.
Any little tweezers?
Any smaller tweezers than this? I've got
Smaller
these.
tip.
Yeah, hold on. Let me go get them. Okay, so what we're going to do is poke a hole with these. And then, well, I'm going to see if it works before I keep going. But I'm going to poke a hole in there with one. And then with the dry ones, we're just going to take, nope. See, that's why I like those. The reverse action tweezers, they hold better. Anyway, I'm going to drop the seed in. Or I'm putting 2 in each one. Because it said 2 to 3. And then cover it up with those. So you want to poke the holes? Or... This is very precise work here. I can't pick it up. Oh no, it's stuck. Alright, so those are done. And that first row is the Thornburns terracotta tomato. It says it's introduced in 1893 by James Thornburn of New York. Honey brown skin, orange pink flesh, and green seed mass. This is an eye-catching slicer with an out-of-this-world flavor. It's supposed to start 6 to 10 weeks before the last frost, and a heat mat would help to speed the germination. But we're just going to do what we got to do. This was a freebie whenever I ordered from Baker Creek. And I think didn't I say that all the seed, all these were last year's seeds? Alright, so that's row 1. And I'm going from left to right. What do we want to do next? Another tomato? Or do you want to do something else next? These are the Agrapoli di Inverno. They're a winter grape tomato of old Italy. Their flavorful little aromas are, flavorful little aromas are delicious and great for snacking, fresh or dried. And I thought these would be neat to try to dehydrate some. That's why I wanted to get those. because some people say that tomatoes taste like candy if they're dehydrated. I don't know. I've not tried it. But we do have a dehydrator, and I just thought we could see. So what do you want to do? Just do the tomatoes over here or what?
Mm-hmm.
All right. I didn't know if you want to do the tomatoes or if you wanted to go on to like do it tomato and then something else. I didn't know how you wanted to do it. I'm just going to put a bunch out and then get 2 of each one and drop in. One. They're hard to pick up with these tweezers. Can you get that one? It fell over to the side.
Is it going this first?
The first one, yeah.
So you know these tweezers? I'm driving them off.
I thought they didn't. I don't know if they would help. If they would be. I don't know. I don't know which way would be the easiest. Not all of these are Baker seeds, though. Baker Creek. Some of them are,
All in?
yeah, that's all of them. Or Fairy Morse. Alright, and this is number 2. Do you want to go ahead and start writing these in?
I got to figure it out.
I don't know what you did.
Oh,
Done? Whatever, something. Words can't work for me. Alright, do you want to do the watermelon beefsteak or the Tappy's Heritage? The watermelon beefsteak are intermediates, and they're super sweet 1800s heirloom that has flavor and color that is reminiscent of watermelon. The medium to large beefsteaks weigh around about 1 to 2 pounds each and are born in profusions of 4 to 5 foot plants. Super prolific, easy to grow, and mighty fine flavor. Alright, and then the Tappy's Heritage, developed by longtime seed growers Marilyn and Marianne Needens. Good disease resistance, great yields, perfect globular shape, wonderful flavor, superb for home and market growers. So which one? Or do you want to do both? We'll just do both. We'll just have 4 different types of tomatoes. And if they come up, they come up. If they don't, then we wasted the money last year, not this year. I guess you could say. Wait a minute. How are you doing that? What did you do? You were only supposed to have 6. How'd you end up with so many?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I unfolded the thing. It was crazy.
Okay. I don't know what you did. But this is number 3, but I gotta put some back in, I know. Alright.
Started on the aquarium.
Why'd you start in the wrong square? Let me try the other tweezers. Where'd you put them? There they are. Oh, they're all wet now again. I thought you dried them off.
I did while ago, and I packed this stuff in.
Can you look in that first one and see if I put any in there?
Yeah.
Alright. I thought I had, but I wasn't sure. Dropped it. Write the date on that, please. Somewhere. so we'll know what date we started them. So I can write it in my book. It's the 11th, right? Is that what you said earlier? Alright. Now I'm going to put these. Alright, that's number 3. Wait a minute, did you just write tomato, tomato, tomato?
Yeah.
Write the name of the tomato.
Oh, you didn't say that.
What would be the point of
What's the name of the tomato?
Tappy's Heritage? What's the point? What's the point of writing it down? We're gonna know it's a tomato whenever it grows.
Oh?
Yeah. I think so. I hope so. I hope it looks like a tomato and not something else. Oh goodness, these are tiny. Well, I don't guess they're any tinier than the rest. Oh no. Get down in there. There we go. That one's on my finger.
The tomato strip?
Yeah. It's the, whatever that is. What? That's the watermelon beefsteak. It's supposed to be sweet. They're supposed to be like 1.5 to 2 pounds or something like that, I just read. I don't know. Big tomatoes I thought you'd like. Thought you'd like them for sandwiches. Maybe they'll come up. Okay, so we're just gonna keep planting, and I'll tell you what all we did once we're done and show you the packets. Because I'm pretty sure y'all don't want to sit here and watch us do this. All these other rows. Okay, so we have them all in here, and I actually did mess up. I told you to put these back in here, and I didn't need to yet because I need to show them. Alright, so we did these Tam jalapeno. No, we didn't. We did these ones. We didn't do those because these are older seeds. We did the Fairy Morse. We don't know if they're hot or if they're mild. Nobody knows. But anyway, we did those. 2 rows of those. We did a row of the summer squash, the zucchinis. We did only 3 plants, or 3 little pods of the eggplant. And then we did, here's a okra. How many did we do of the broccoli? We did a whole row of broccoli. We did a row of banana peppers. 1 of the snacking peppers, which these don't have very many seeds at all. 1 of the California Wonders. Okay, so my battery died. But we got those. We got these okra from Central Texas. I won this a long time ago. We don't even know if these are going to come up. Because I got these in a seed swap thing, or I won them. I can't remember. I think my name was drawn in a thing on YouTube. But it was years ago, because you see that's 2016. But we don't know if they're going to come up. We're going to see. We got the watermelon beefsteaks. We got a row of those. One of the Tappy's Heritage. One of the Agrapoli de Inverno. I may not be saying that right. I know I'm not. One of the Thornburns Terracotta. Did we do cucumber?
Nope.
No, we didn't do cucumber. That just snuck in. What in the world? No, we didn't do cucumber. What else was it we only did half of? Oh, it was the zucchini.
And eggplant.
Zucchini and eggplant, we only did 3 of each. And I think I showed y'all those. And we're planning on... Ow, hit my knee on the table leg. We're planning on doing some beans, but these you just put in the ground. These Kentucky Wonders is what Mr. Tom plants all the time. So I know they grow well in Alabama. So I'm probably going to do some of those. And these are ones we did last year. They did really good. I wish I would have done more of them. But they're the Provider green beans. They were good. We didn't have enough of those. And these are tender green improved. I don't know what that means, but they seem like they might be alright. Did we plant any of these? I don't think so. And these are just the Blue Lake stringless. But I don't know which ones we're going to do, but I'll tell y'all whenever we start to do it. But that's our plan, is to, which we don't know if any of this is going to come up. And the plan is, if they don't work out, we can buy the plants, or we can either try again. That's why we plan it. We probably don't have enough space in our garden for this many things, because we have a very small garden. But some of these things can be put in pots, like the broccoli and stuff. Did I even say we planted broccoli? I don't know. Anyways, we have this, and we're going, he just drew this out real quick, and then we're gonna, and he put the date on it, and we're gonna, I'm gonna put it in a notebook so that I can kind of document what's happening with this. But are we gonna put this on there too, or do we need it? All right. So we're probably not going to use that, but it is a good little tool that comes with it. We may use it. I don't know. If I do, I'll just tape it onto the top of this box. But we do need to write in, this is number 1, and this is number 12. Right? That's 12. So that way we know this side is number 1. And I'm going to take one of the, Yeah, I'm going to take one of these and put it on this end and put a 12 and then put a 1 on the other, so we know, which I guess it really doesn't matter how you put this on, but I don't know. I just want to kind of keep it figured out. Where's the thing? Where's the spot? There's no spot. So I'm going to try to stick it in there.
Don't poke a hole in it.
What?
Don't poke a hole in it.
I know not to poke a hole in it. But even if you did, it wouldn't matter, because the roots come out of that.
I'm talking about in the plant.
How can I poke a hole in the plastic? I don't think it's going to be that sharp. Alright, we'll just do that.
In there with the seed.
Do what? Stick it like that? Then it sticks up too far. I don't know. It's probably going to be too tall. Maybe not. I don't know. Alright, so we're going to put this over in the corner of our living room. We have a little spot that's empty since the Christmas tree's not there. But we're going to put it up on top of something so that it won't get too cold on the concrete floor. And I don't know what else. What else is there, Jeffrey? We still have some of the plant water, so we'll use it at first. And we can keep this just to have as a reference. I don't know, I might cut that out and use it. We'll see. If I do cut that out and use it, y'all will see it. But I'll keep y'all updated on if it comes up or not. So, we're going to go look at the bread now. Okay, so this is some of that Amish bread that I just made a couple days ago. or actually it was Wednesday or something. I don't remember exactly, but it was in a collab that y'all should have seen on Saturday. But I just made some more of that, and I just wanted to show y'all what it looked like, because it's very good bread. But one of them ended up a little bit thicker than the other one this time, but we don't care. It's very delicious. It won't last long around here. Okay, so overall, I think I had a pretty productive day. I made bread for the week for sandwiches, and then I made a snack for however long it lasts. And then we cooked supper and had other things we did. I don't know what Jeff ate for breakfast. I think he had a sandwich. Yeah, it was a bologna sandwich. And I had nothing because I didn't eat anything. And let's see. I washed 5 loads of clothes. The last one is washing right now. 5 loads of clothes. Dried 4. So it was mostly like bed covers and stuff like that. But now what's in there is Noah's clothes and the cases from the living room pillows. Yeah, that's what it is. So anyway, with that, I'm gonna go so I can get in there, and I will see you guys again tomorrow. Thank you for hanging out with me today. I do hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, go ahead and do all the YouTube things. If you didn't, do them anyway. You might like something I do later. Go ahead and stick around, and I will be updating you on the garden. I don't know if I'll be doing it every week or how it's gonna be for now, because of us just starting the seeds. Who knows, it might be as soon as they peep up I might show you. But because I get excited about new little plants, so we'll see how that part goes. But I do normally update once we get it in the ground once a week, so that's how the garden videos go. But I'll just be sharing as, you know, I record. So I told y'all what day it was for Eat at Home and what day it was for the grocery challenge. We still have not bought any milk yet, but we're gonna have to. And that's the only thing we're allowed to buy, so that's alright. But we haven't yet. And this is the second week that we would have normally went grocery shopping, but we did not go grocery shopping, which is strange, but we did it. And we still have some fruits and vegetables that are fresh, so that's good too. We have some apples, some oranges, some tomatoes, cabbage, still have a little bit of cabbage. We have carrots, onions, and potatoes. Different kinds of potatoes. 3 different kinds. We got sweet potato, russet potato, and red potatoes. I think we still have red potatoes. What else do we have? We have some more vegetables, but I can't remember what it is. Or fruit. We got a few grapes left. Broccoli. Got a little bit of that left. That's the fresh stuff we have left. So, that's pretty good, I think. I think it is. I would really like a banana, but I'll have to wait. So, anyway, I will see you guys again tomorrow. Thank you for hanging out with me. Leave me a comment down below. Let me know how you're doing. And remember, don't take any wooden nickels, and be sweet.